Okay, let's get ready for this reading. What time is it? Let's get the time. It is Tuesday, November 11, 2025 at 3:14 p.m. Let's get this ball rolling. Y'all know we are in that Jupiter moon. Okay, Jupiter means expansion. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get into this. Let's see what's going on. Okay, we have summer. Somebody's name could be Summer also. Summer. But it's something about the summer, okay? You probably had a lot of fun this summer. You probably took a vacation this summer. Or you probably was thinking about taking a vacation but didn't take it. October. So something about October, okay? Last month, okay? Something had a cycle from the summer to October. Or maybe somebody was doing the same cycle from the summer to October when you least expect it. So something's going to happen. Something happened unexpected in the summer and October. It was a repeat, a cycle of something. Okay, you probably noticed that or noticed that in someone. Okay. August. It's something about August. Your birthday could be in October or August. Okay, patience is required because something's going to happen when you least expect it. Okay, stability, harmony, and flow. That's what I'm getting. Stability. Okay, which means like the pinnacles, whatever that is. You know, home, house, car, apartment, things like that. Relationships, family. It's not worth waiting for. That's the way you might be feeling right at this time, or this vacation. Maybe because the airplane. That's probably why the summer you probably was trying to plan to take a vacation this summer, and you was like, hell no, I'll take it. So it's a cycle. Like you kept going 1 minute, you kept changing your mind for some reason because you were like, it's not worth waiting for. Look at her standing at the flight, staring at the airplane like some Final Destination shit. It's like when you least expect it, that shit happens. A special date. So it wasn't meant for you to go on that vacation. That's what I'm getting. A special date. Or maybe you was planning a special date to go on this, and they was telling you patience is required, not in this lifetime. So maybe something telling you not to go. Okay? Stop obsessing about it. If something told you not to go, it's for a reason. If something told you not to get on that flight, take that vacate, it's for a reason. Okay? Because you probably said this summer, and then you was like, I'm gonna switch it to October. Then you was like, you kept changing your mind, but and then something was coming in, like something happened, like money wise or moving wise or something like that. Something kept happening when you least expected. That's why it wasn't meant for you to go, because patience was required. So that's what that's about. If you're supposed to go somewhere, move somewhere, or something like that, and divine told you to sit still, patience is required. It's not worth waiting for. So stop obsessing about it. You kept changing your mind. It was for a reason. They said, wait, I got something for you. Patience is required first. Because something wasn't shaking where you was at or whatever. I heard shaking where you was at. Somebody like shake and bake. It's going to take a while. Okay? A while could be 3 weeks, 8 weeks. Okay? Give me something for October, March. So maybe in March, next spring. Okay? If you kept changing your mind, they say you gotta wait a while. February. It's something in February. Something else was gonna happen when you least expected in February. So it's just saying patience is required. August. August came out anyway. Your birthday could be any of these months that I'm talking about: October, March, August. Okay, when you least expect it. Okay, August, something happened, and all these could have happened this spring. Different events happened that was keeping you back or whatever from this vacation or moving or something. Something kept unexpectedly happening because divine was trying to tell you patience is required. Okay, give me something for patience required. What's this? Next month. That's why. When you let go of this obsessiveness, next full moon. So next month, next full moon is Gemini, lovers. So maybe you're supposed to meet your soulmate. You would have left. You know, Gemini is about lovers, communication. Maybe you would have never ran into your soulmate or whatever when you let go. Stop obsessing about why you didn't take this vacation, why shit just kept happening when you least expected it. Like, something always came up. They're saying patience is required. Maybe that's the reason why you was moving just around the corner. A special date. Ciao. So that's what it is. If you would have left, it would have been not in this lifetime. You know what I'm saying? If you would have left, took that flight, you would have moved, it would have been not in this lifetime. So not in this lifetime, May. So maybe you was planning to go in May. Divine was like, not in this lifetime. Patience is required. Okay? You need to stay back. I got something for you when you least expect it. That's why things kept happening. It wasn't meant for you to leave, okay? Summer is going to take a while. You're wasting your time, okay? You was wasting your time to keep obsessing about this shit. Fall. So something about the harvest season this fall, okay? Something you're wasting your time to keep thinking about this shit in a few days. Because in a few days, something's going to get, synchronicity. It's going to be some type of synchronicity, something like that. It's worth waiting for. So it's saying it's worth waiting for. So it was not meant for you to move yet. If you felt rushed to move, somebody probably was, fucking with you, trying to get you to rush to move. Somebody wanted you to miss your listing. That's what that shit was about. It's going to take a while this year. So when the New Year's come in, so it started from the summer, and then you was like, okay, I'm going to move, October. Then that didn't come at. And then something happened when you least expected. Summer, October. Divine was like, wait, that's what Divine's saying. Patience is required. I'm trying to tell you, don't get on that flight. Do not move. You don't have to move. Don't go nowhere. Stay right there. Because at a special date, I got something for you. Divine timing is at play. What I'm getting is not worth waiting for. It's not worth waiting for, that plane or whatever, moving. A special date. I got a special date planned. Not in this lifetime. So if you would have left, it would not been in this lifetime. You would have missed out on this special date. Could be a special date that you're about to go on. It could be your soulmate. It could be a lot of shit. Special date for a new job. Things wasn't looking up. Shit kept happening. It was happening for a reason. The Divine was orchestrating that shit. It's going to take a while, but you know how y'all do. The devil don't let me leave. The devil won't let me leave. Hi, it's going to take a while. And something March, August, these could be your birthdays, okay? Next month. And then it says, the full moon this year, the spark. Renew your spark. I just heard renew your spark, your passion. Next full moon. It keep coming up. Okay? June. So these are your birthdays. That's what I'm getting. Next full moon. And also these months, unexpected events kept happening. Every time you was like, fuck this. I'm going to get up and leave. I'm going to just get up and move. Some shit like that. When you least expect it, August. So something can happen something happened in August, or this is your birthday. Take it as it resonate. Ciao. What is when you least expect it, August? Something happened in August. You could have got some income. You could have got a new job in August. That started looking up in August, and you was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm going to stay here for a little while. That was planned, orchestrated. Next month. So something next month. December. Give me something for August when you least expect it. Today, something happened today, 11/11, the 11/11 portal. Okay, April, springtime. AA, somebody can need AA, triple A. Okay, when you least expect it, like shit happen like that. Like, damn, I gotta call triple A. The fuck? You get what I'm saying? Hey, patience is required next month. Okay. Something's coming in, rushing in. I just seen chariots. Thank you. Give me some patience is required. Oh, God, I gotta turn this heat off, y'all. Let me turn this heat off. So, let me tell you something. If it's any time that unexpected shit, you always planning something, right? And then something unexpected happen, like, say you driving down the road, you probably about to leave or some shit like that, then you gotta call AAA, like, or you planning to, like, go to the bank to get some money out so you can move, and then all of a sudden you get a flat tire, you gotta call AAA and shit. That's divine orchestrating shit. They're saying if you leave, it won't be in this lifetime. I'm just letting you know, patience is required next month. December, Christmas, a special date. That Christmas is a special date, right? Give me something for this. I don't know why I always hear Beyonce. Look what it says right under next month. December allows things to come. So whatever you're obsessing over, a job or anything like that, divine is saying, let it go. Okay? Just allow things to come. Okay? Festive season, because this is your harvest season. Okay, what's this sticking out? And then you're wasting your time, like obsessing about this. So next month, that's your answer. When you let it go, okay? When you stop obsessing about it, that's when it's going to happen. A special date just around the corner, okay? If we got to do with love, we got to do with housing, if we got to do with, groceries, whatever this is. It's a special date coming up for you next month. Christmas, a special gift, more than a year at night. So give me something for it's not worth waiting for when you let go. Ascensions is something about ascending, okay? Your ascensions is not worth waiting for. Like if you waiting for a train, plane, whatever, and you trying to leave, you're gonna be something's gonna happen. It's gonna be like a delay. Some shit like different shit that's gonna start. It's orchestrated, is what I'm getting when you let go. Let's go. What's this? We have in a few weeks, when you let go, it's not worth waiting for. And then we got September. So something could have happened in September. Your birthday could be in September. It's not the right time right now. But December, look how she got her hands open to receive. Okay? It's just around the corner. It's something you got to let go, man. It's something you got to let go. Give me something, a special date just around the corner. Next full moon, it's something about the full moon. Okay, manifestations. In less than a month. Just around the corner. A special date. So this is less than a month. Yeah, whatever special date this is. This could be Christmas. Something is being orchestrated in your life. And it's not a bad thing. You just need to be patient. It's worth waiting for. May. Somebody's birthday gonna be in May, okay? Festive season. This is your festive season. Your birthday is in May, okay? Winter. I just keep telling y'all, winter is your festive season. It may seem like it's fall. It should be fall because it's a harvest season, but it's not like that harvest moon. Whatever happened on that harvest moon, I think the harvest moon was that in Sagittarius? That's Jupiter. Was the harvest moon in Sagittarius? So regardless of the fact, whatever, these are all your birth dates right here that's out here, okay? We got October, March, June, April, August. We have May. Okay, we have September. We have December. So if I have all those out here, things was being orchestrated, okay, by divine for a special reason. You got a harvest season coming in, a festive season coming in. After this harvest moon, Aquarius moon, Sagittarius moon, okay? And the next full moon, like I said, is December 4th in Gemini, lovers. And I'm getting like divine going to show you exactly how much that he love you, okay? Just right now is not the right time. So everything is just being, look, child, next full moon, Gemini, and then back there in a few months. So all those, months I picked out, things was being orchestrated. It started being orchestrated over the summer. Okay? That's when it started. Because that's the first card out of here. It's going to take a while. You thought it was going to take a while. But child, didn't I get those numbers out? I got to get those numbers out again. But yeah, you got a festive season. Christmas. Well, I just heard that song. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell. Let's get these cards. Yeah. So things was being orchestrated. That's why you kept going through unexpected events. Like, you'll lose a job, probably find a job. Like something just don't want me to leave. Something just don't want me to leave. Something's being orchestrated on harvest season. All those months I called out today. So you hearing this information today, 52. Somebody could be 52 or 25 years old. Okay. So that day it started, the summer, that's when it started, your harvest season. It started manifesting in the spiritual realm. Okay. It's going to take a while. You just kept going. So what I'm seeing is like, something happened. So we got the summer, right? And then that's when divine started working, orchestrating things, right? And then like in October, you was like, man, this going to take a while. I'm just do this. I'm just leave. You was like, this not worth waiting for. And then you was like, the divine was like, patience is required. Something's going to happen when you least expect it. I got a special date for you. But if you leave, it won't be in this lifetime. You're going to miss your harvest. That's what they were saying. All these months I'm talking about, this is all the zodiacs I'm talking about right here, basically. And then you got, it's going to take a while, March. You could have started thinking this in March and August. Then he was like, something happened that month where you got a new job or something. The next month, after these months, March or August, then you let something go at that present time. Because you're like, okay, now things are moving. And then it go back slow again. And then just around the corner, May. Then right after that, it was like May. You was like, okay, so something happened in May this year. A lot of things starting to happen this year. June, April, all these months, December. So now December is coming up. Okay. Something happened in September. You know what I'm saying? December in a few weeks, festive season in less than a month. This is less than a month. So you sitting there, winter. Winter's already here. Cause a lot of people getting snow right now. You know that? Getting cold as hell. It's worth waiting for. Divine is telling you it's worth waiting for. But you were saying to Divine, it's not worth waiting for. Shit, ain't nothing happening. You supposed to move when Divine tell you to move though. So today, I'm just letting you know, today, it's going to happen when you least expect it. You don't be expecting anything. That's number one. But you got to let go of something. 9. This season, season 9. Have faith. Divine timing is at play. Then I just told you he was orchestrating shit. He was orchestrating things for shit just to fuck up. Divine will do that too. Like, okay, you think you going somewhere? Okay, did I say you can leave? Did I say you can go yet? I don't give a fuck what another motherfucker say. Did I say you can leave? I said divine time is at play. Okay? Yeah. This is what's going on. Then you got the next new moon, 49. The next new moon is in Scorpio, the 20th. So you got the full moon, 49. You be born in 94, you be 49 years old. So something the next new moon, which is in Scorpio, death transformation. Something is ending, so a new cycle will start. You see what I'm saying? That's what he's orchestrating. And then you got next couple of days, you're gonna get a synchronicity, 31. So you might be getting 333, 111 synchronicity to let you know you're on your right path, your right journey, whatever. Communication, 111 is communication. 31, you might be seeing 31 a lot. Okay. You might be waking up at 3:01 in the morning for some reason. Okay. I don't know why I got 3:01. 3:01 right on the dot. Give me something. And then after that, we'll do y'all little karmic read. Because I know y'all be liking that. Talking about your ex and shit. Tell me you love me. Tell me you care. Ah, shit. Something about a full moon in December. December 26th. But we have a full moon December 20th. New moon. The full moon is in Gemini, lovers. Okay, and then you got December 20th, the new moon, Sagittarius. Love. Child, we're in Jupiter now. Sagittarius, Jupiter. Expansion. Right after Christmas. This is a special date. Right after Christmas. Before Christmas is completed. Sealed. Signed. A full moon means completed, cycle, sealed, delivered. So the summer is started. Maybe that solar eclipse, the harvest moon, the red moon, all that shit, the waxing crescent, whatever that was being orchestrated for you. And now it's coming to full manifestations during the winter. Completion. Wow. December 26th. And it did say December in a few weeks, in less than a month. Child. These cards be talking. 44. It's time to let go. And it just said, let go. Will you let go? Before I let go. You might be seeing 444 a lot. What my card? Oh, damn. It's right here on top. God damn. All right, Spirit God. 444. Soulmate connection. Okay? Be open to meeting someone who resonates with your soul and brings deep love and understanding into your life. I did say something about soulmate, so if you would have loved it, would have happened in this lifetime. I'm going to go ahead and leave that right there so I can have my cards right here when these numbers come out. So, yeah. Ciao. 444. You might be seeing that number a lot. Soulmate connection. That's a soulmate connection. The time is now. But you got to let go of something. 8. Ciao. Man, don't tell me Divine is talking like crazy, man. Look who's right on and back of. And I ain't lying because you see me shuffling. Come on now. Look was right back of the 444. Ciao. Ain't no way. There's no way. It's time. The time is now. Prosperity awaits. I just told you this. Your harvest season is in December 26th and on and after that. You get what I'm saying? Financial abundance is coming your way. Be open to receive it with gratitude. So start showing gratitude now because it started this summer. Whatever, lunar moon, solar eclipse, you get what I'm saying? And I told you like the solar eclipse is like, it's light and dark. I always tell y'all light and dark. Yin and yang energy, goddesses, you are the dark, the moon, the wisdom, the hidden knowledge, the emotions and things like that. fertility. That's what it deals with. Intellect, the cups, basically the cups. Okay, emotions and all that. The nine of cups energy, hidden knowledge and all that. The gods are the sun. You know what I'm saying? So when a solar eclipse come together, that's a soul connection. Never thought about that, right? If fire come out, man, I'm gonna flip these cards. Okay, if fire come out, I'm gonna flip these cards. But we're gonna concentrate on this right now, and then we're gonna concentrate on this BS in the background. Okay, man. Okay, 47. Indecision is causing delays. Your indecisiveness when you let go is causing the delay, though. It could have came faster, okay? But 74, somebody could have been born in 74, been born any of these months. Your indecision is causing delays, okay? 47. Somebody could be 74 years old, I'm talking to. So something about that Jupiter, you know, that alignment with that Jupiter and Sagittarius. We got December 20th, that's before the 26th, completion. And then you got, the new moon in Sagittarius. You got the full moon in Gemini, which is lover, soul connection. And then you have Sagittarius, the new moon. Okay? That's and it's a cycle. That's like a number 9. Sagittarius, prosperity awaits. Child. This could have been all set from the summer before in year 8. But your indecisions was causing delays. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be decisive. Like I wanna go a hermit and then I don't. I wanna spend time with divine, then I don't. Then I wanna go out there and party with these devils and then I don't. That's what caused the delays. Give me some more of these cards. So we got 555 on top. So if a 5 come out, man, 36, let it be a mystery. So it's a mystery to you. If you're a high priest, let this shit be a mystery. You could be 63, 36. Okay, could be a number for you. 36. Let it be a mystery. Divine was letting it be a mystery being orchestrated for you. Okay. Next month looks promising. Ciao. And guess what this number add up to? I can't even. I'm about to throw these cards. I love my ancestors. I love them so much. Guess what? You could be 53, you could be 35. Next month looks promising. December. Okay? And then you got 5, 53, 8. Again, prosperity awaits. It's saying so many times. The time is now 8. And then you got 8, 8, 8, 8. July, something happened in July. Okay? I heard that song. Please stay, baby. Yeah. Come on. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Jodeci. Please stay, baby. Yeah. So it's about soul connections. Like if you was playing the lead, sorry I left you crying. Since you've been gone, I've been all alone. Yeah, this is like soul connections and Child. 10, ending of cycles, not in this lifetime. And that's over here too, not in this lifetime. 10, you would have ended a cycle. If you would have left or whatever, and you would have listened to your intuition, or you was being indecisive. So divine was just basically like, nothing's coming through. It's going to take a while. This is how you was like, it's going to take a while for me to find a job. It's going to take a while for me to get an apartment. It's going to take a while. And then boom, something happened. Something could have happened in March, spring. Something could have happened in October. That's getting whatever. I just heard that song, Please Stay, Baby. Okay? Please stay. Okay, October 24th. Something could have happened on October 24th. Your birthday could be on October 24th. Okay? And then we have Time is Frozen. Child, I'm about to throw these cards. I bet you can't guess what number is on top, man. I like to be on top. Beyonce. I bet you can't guess what's on top. 55, time is frozen right now. Your indecision is making, let it be a mystery. Your indecision is causing delays. Your mind. So work on your crown chakra. You don't know what you want to do. You just like all over the place. And when you just say, I'm going to just let you orchestrate whatever mystery you got for me. Even though I know it's hidden from me, I know you got my good, you got good in mind for me. Whatever it is you orchestrating for me, divine, I know it's all good for me. I'm going to let you take the wheel. Y'all always talk about, let Jesus take the wheel. What Jesus do? What would Jesus do? Some of y'all probably got that bracelet on right now. What would Jesus do? The time is frozen due to, delays. Your indecision is causing a delay. 55. I just told you, look, 555. And, if I keep going down these numbers, man, it keeps showing up these numbers. I'm going to throw these cards. I'm sorry, y'all. 555. But I know it's divine orchestrating this. Let it be a mystery to you. Boo, abracadabra. They're like, she a witch. Abracadabra, oh well. 555, embrace change. Change is in the air. Embrace it as an opportunity for growth and transformation. And we do have that Scorpio moon, November 20th, new moon. Depth transformation. New growth, okay? Growth and transformation. That's a Scorpio moon. 555. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. November 20th. 555. Embrace change. Yeah, where that card go at? 55. Time is frozen until you embrace change, until you let go. Man, if 9 come out, man, y'all see this, right? You see 999, right? All right, man. Oh my God. And then I look over here at the cards. April 18th. April 18th, 9, which is 9 endings of a cycle, which is this year. Okay. April. Your birthday could be April 18th. Okay. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to all those months right there. Get it together. All right. So we do got 999. And we got 9 right there. We got, look, child, look, we got right here. 1111. I'm showing y'all all the numbers. 1111, communication. 999, self-love. The foundation of all love is self-love. The angels urge you to practice self-care, self-compassion, it will lead to more fulfilling and harmonious relationships. Soul connection. Okay? Don't be laughing at me. Sometimes I'll be getting spooked out. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I ain't even lie. I'll be getting spooked out. Because these cards or whatever be right on point. And I'll be like, what? And you got something about February 16th. Your birthday could be February 16th. Okay. 7. All right. That's the number 7. Okay. Divine number. Valentine's Day. Love. You know what that is. Okay. So you probably ain't going to meet them on Valentine's Day. You probably going to meet them after Valentine's Day. The 16th. Do I even want to do this anymore? Woo. I'm trying to tell you. 58. Waste of your time. So whoever you're going to meet on February 16th is going to be a waste of your time. That's what they tell you. After Valentine's Day, it's going to be a waste of your time. 85. You could have been born at 85. You could be 58. Okay. So that's 7. Divine is telling you on February 16th, this person going to be a waste of your time. Just because y'all all in love and shit, got Cupid's arrow floating around and shit. Ooh, look at the chocolates. Look at the roses. Then you bump into somebody. This must be meant to be. It's the damn devil. 4, sometime in the future. We got 14, next winter. Okay, nothing back there. We have, child, I'm about to throw these motherfucking cards. I'm about to throw these damn cards. Man, 1. Give it some time. It's in the works. Didn't I tell you this is being orchestrated? Don't be laughing at me. Ain't nothing back there. Sometimes I laugh. I sound like that dog from see, I can make fun of myself. I sound like that dog from that cartoon. So give it some time. It's in the words. I told you this is being orchestrated. The love, all this stuff. Don't go for this person on February 16th just because it's after Valentine's Day. We don't celebrate pagan holidays any damn way. You don't go by no holiday. You go by divine orchestrating this shit for you. It's in the works. Stop, being impatient. That's what he's trying to say. Stop being impatient. Okay. Child, we got one. I got to read both of them, I guess. Because it's 111, 1111. Communication. Effective communication is the key to a strong and loving relationship. The angels remind you to express your feelings openly and honestly. Okay? And did I show y'all that one? Yeah, one. You see that shit? So they divinely orchestrating this reading. I guess spirit guides, angels, or whatever you want to say it is. Whoever you believe in. 111, new beginnings. A fresh start is on the way. That's that fool card in the tarot deck. Taking a leap. A fresh start is on the horizon. Embrace the opportunities that come your way. And then when I said horizons, you remember I said it started in the summer. So it was over in the future. It says way in the future, the horizons. The future is, after that solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, after the Aquarius full moon, after that Sagittarius full moon, all that was being orchestrated. Y'all, now look at here. Look at here, man. I'm showing y'all the numbers. 1515 inner wisdom. So it's something about Pisces, and it's something about high priestess, intuition, intellect, the moon. There's something about that inner wisdom. Ciao. I hope. Ciao. Let's see. Inner wisdom. It's something about using your inner wisdom on that February 16th date. I done told y'all. Don't you do. You laughing already, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm going to start thinking that y'all playing tricks on me in a minute. I'm going to start thinking that y'all doing this in a minute. I'm going to start thinking y'all doing this in a minute. Somebody could have been born in 73. 73 looked promising. I said 73 looks promising. Next week looks promising. So if you was born in 73, you could be 37. You could be born in 73. If you was born in 73, guess what, boo-boo? Next week looks promising. You're going to get a new job or a new apartment. It looks promising for you, boo-boo. Okay, that's 37. 10, endings. It's the ending of that cycle. You've been looking for a job sometime in the future. 4. We did have 444. I read that already. Out here, we have 29. This is 11. Communication, 111. I read that are 12 months from now. You're going to be good a year from now. So don't even worry about it. Stop stressing about it. What's this? September. And then we got 39. It's in the future. Okay? 39. You be 39. You've been born in 93. Okay? 12. All right? So on top of here, we got inner wisdoms. Just use your inner guidance. You're a high priest or a high priestess out here. You should be using your inner guidance, your inner wisdom. And now if you didn't know why things was going astray, every time you try to make a move, divine was orchestrating for you. It says if you leave, it will be an ending. You probably been saying 10-10 a lot or 10 a lot. If you leave, you know what I'm saying, it won't happen in this lifetime. That means you're not listening to your inner wisdom. You're rushing. You know what I'm saying? You try to rush things. You try to rush God, basically divine. You try to rush divine, but he was already orchestrating something. You was born in 1993. What a good year. Piano. Orchestrate. That's giving me orchestrating. An orchestra. Orchestrating. Piano. You can play the piano. Inspiration, creativity, music. Some about your music. Okay, you might play the piano. I think I was going to pick back up the piano. Start taking some lessons again. Scripture, faith, spirituality, religion. It's something about your faith, but your indecisions and your faith is causing delays. Chill. I'm gonna just read this because y'all got a harvest season coming up. You just gotta believe that. Sunset, gratitude, happiness, contentment. Whatever spirituality you're in, you need to start showing gratitude right now for what you're about to get. That's what I'm getting. But your indecision about that, like, I don't think I'm gonna get it. Well, go ahead. Keep speaking it out in the universe. The chosen ones, they always manifest. Things always be, child. About to throw these damn cards too, man. Something about this moonlight. Perfect, timeless, mysterious. Let it be a mystery. Divine is letting this shit be a mystery. I'm just trying to tell you something about that new moon and full moon that's coming up right now. Gemini, the lovers, and then you got Sagittarius, luck, manifestations, high philosophy. Okay? Child. You need to reflect, mirror, okay, and start creating this winter. That's another thing. If you're working on your creativity, the gifts that divine gave you, oh, you really gonna bring in the harvest. And it's something about next is worth waiting for. It's something about next spring too. Something about May. It's something about May too. May flowers. What they used to say? May showers bring May flowers or some shit like that. Blossoming, growing. So something's gonna be growing. And if this say next year looks promising, moonlight. 12 months. So, you know, making a promise. That's what divine is, making a promise. Next week looks promising. If you're looking for a job, 37, 73. Next week looks promising for sometime in the future. I know I was looking for that other card. So next couple of days, something is going to happen. 12 months from now. You're going to be good 12 months from now. Okay? After this harvest. Divine is communicating with you right now about your new beginnings. And he's saying, look, embrace the change. Okay? Embrace the change. You need to embrace this new change you about to have. Savannah. Somebody's name could be Savannah. You could live in Savannah, Georgia. Okay? If you live in Savannah, Georgia, we'll be talking to you. Running water. It's something about taking a spiritual bath, cleansing. Okay? It's something about cleansing. Somebody need to run their water this winter. You know how you got to have it dripping so it won't freeze. Your pipes won't freeze. Selling boat. Vision, planning, long haul. This is for the long haul. Child, you're going to be manifesting, harvesting like nothing. By next month, 12 months from now, you're going to be good. You know what I'm saying? Selling boat. Rainbow, the promise. Didn't I say he promised? Hope, beauty, crossing. You cross the threshold. Okay? Caladeldra. Energy, explosion, potential. You need to go ahead and start using your potential, your gifts. I told you that friends, loyalty, friendship, trust. That's your soul tribe. Scary sky. You might be staring at the sky a lot this winter. You probably know something coming in. You might see a lot of shooting stars. You probably recently saw a shooting star this summer. Okay? At night, you probably seen a lot of shooting stars. I know I did. I was like, it just came out of nowhere. I'm walking up the road. You see a shooting star. I'm like, okay. All right. Dreams, hopes, future. Star seed. Okay? Because you are a star seed. But you're thinking. It's your thinking that's causing delays. I keep telling you that. Enlightenment, education, profits. Y'all prophets. Y'all have enlightenment. Didn't I explain this earlier today? Illumination. Illuminati. Okay? Didn't I explain that? So you already explained it. I ain't got to say no more. Thinker. You got to think light. You know what I'm saying? Pack light. Think light. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's light as a feather. Education, profits. Y'all prophets out here. Peace. You bring peace. Be peaceful as a dove. Okay? Calm, peace, harmony. Okay? Keep your shit in calm, peace, and harmony. It's something about animals, too. Your animals could be acting strange, or your animals could be culling all up on you for some reason and shit like that. You could be pushing them away, because I know my dog, like, every night now, I want to sleep with me in my bed. Like, you not my man? The hell? Animals. So something about animals. Ooh. They probably is. You never freaking know. It's probably like, because I used to think that too when I was little. Like, There's somebody coming from the sky, you know. God is sending somebody, an angel from the sky. You know, I used to think that too. So that could be it. So that's that part, y'all. So if you was wondering, you was asking questions why all this shit was going on, you know, calling AAA and something won't let me leave. It's the devil. That's the first thing. That's how they got y'all brainwashed. It can't be divine orchestrating shit for you, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, this is orchestration. Some about the moons, cycles, and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Child. Them numbers was like on point. That's crazy. It's not crazy. It's orchestrated for to get the message out. Prophets, you know, like I said, giving enlightenment, you know, religion, somehow vision, long haul. You're gonna be able to plan for the long haul. Okay, this is hidden from you. Well, it's not now, because I just told you, faith, spirituality, religion got something to do with that. Light as a feather. So having your faith, that's what's delays. That's what's making the delays. Your mind's supposed to be enlightened. Your mind not supposed to be thinking about darkness. Like, man, I just give up because it seemed like it's a waste of my time. It's gonna be a waste of your time on February 16th. Because that's how the devil trick you. Like, yeah, get you all up in that mood. Like, it's after Valentine's. It must be meant to be. I mean him after Valentine's Day. Yeah, 2 days after. Give me him on Valentine's Day. That's what I'm talking about. Enlightenment. Man, come on, man. Y'all be tripping. That must be my soulmate. I want to meet him after pagan holiday. I wouldn't have met him or her after pagan holiday. Yeah, pagan holiday. That's what that harvest. That's that satanic shit. Point blank. You don't think like that, do you? I do. Like, oh, how you doing? Yeah, okay, bye. Not to be rude, but you know, thanks but no thanks. Damn devil. Child, make it enough. I just heard that. Make it enough. For Friday, I might watch that shit tonight. No, I gotta go watch Death by Temptation again. If y'all never seen that movie, y'all masculines, go watch that movie, Death by Temptation. I always be recommending that so you can see how succubus, you know, succubus, you know, be roaming this damn earth. These succubus, how they do. Trying to tell you, because in that movie, yeah, it was people missing. It was people missing. They was coming up missing out them bars. That lady had that succubus energy had them. I ain't gonna tell the story. Y'all just go watch it. Okay, now we're gonna get into y'all drama. Say the drama for your mama. We're gonna get into your drama now. You get 2 in 1. So that's that. Why things are being, if you was asking the question, why things is being stopped, delayed. It's your mindset, enlightenment. You need to lighten that load, let go. Everything happens when you let go. Okay, it was already being orchestrated since the summer, since these full moon, these solar eclipses. The solar eclipse is putting you and your divine, you know, being other part together. Who they orchestrating, who you gonna be with, all that stuff. Do you think this is easy? You think this is easy, huh? Especially when your person, supposed to be your person, decided to be karmic. Okay. Now he got to design you for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You think that's easy? Okay, well, you try it. That's what I'm picking up. It's like when your person went out there and decided to get karmic, divine had to orchestrate somebody else for you. That's just point blank. And that's how it go. Another divine being, because that person's supposed to be a divine being, but they chose to be karmic. So, I mean, it is what it is. You can't, you know, hey, you can't control nobody. So let's go. As I'm talking about it, let's go. Y'all know how I get with these cards. Oh, the background of this. Why is this being orchestrated for you? Why is this being orchestrated for the masculines and the feminines? We already told you that because your person went out there and got karmic. You know what I'm saying? and you probably was holding on to them, and you probably need to release their energy. You do some Ethernet cord cut. That's another thing. Okay, release that. Do some chakra healing, intuition. It's something about your intuition. I told you. Attachments, third party peers. I be telling you, you still attached to this person. You need to let this go. That's what it is. When you let go, you constantly thinking about this person, child, and they come back, they ain't doing right. Constantly clinging on to this energy, man or woman. You need to use your intuition. And I told you something about Valentine's Day. After Valentine's Day, they might try to come back after Valentine's Day to cling to your energy because they're clinging to your energy. They're never going to leave your energy if you don't release them. You got to clear out your energy of them. Do your Ethernet cord cutters. They won't keep coming back. Fatality. That's what I'm saying. To end this. Once and for all. No, you're not clinging to my energy. You feel their energy when they're in sorrow, depression, anxiety, and shit like that because they're clinging to your energy. Could have been an incubus and succubus. You know what I'm saying? Holding on, obsessing, spying. No. Ethernet cord cutters. Salt baths, energy, clean them out your energy. It's done. Running. You need to be running. Are you running from your journey, your path, or who you supposed to be with? That's why it's taking so damn long. Taking long for you to get a job. You're blocking your job opportunities, your apartments. You're blocking all this. You want to clear out your damn energy. You keep holding on, okay? Conflict, pain. You keep holding on to the conflict and the damn pain, man. Release that damn energy, man. That's what I'm saying, though. As I said, that boundaries. They're already blocked from you in the spiritual realm. You're the one keep letting them back in the 3D. They're already blocked from you in the spiritual realm. They're not even supposed to be near you. Boundaries. Divine set boundaries. And you keep thinking about this person after they abandon you. Shocking. And it's shocking. It ain't come back yet. They can come back at any time because you ain't cleaning out your energy. You need to finalize this damn energy. Cleanse their ass out your energy. Bitterness. They the one making you bitter. I told you, giving you anxiety, stress, fear, worry, and having you withdrawn. Curse, hex, witchcraft. You can feel like you hex, curse, witchcraft. Yeah, that is witchcraft. You can't let nobody just get them out your energy. Walk the fuck away. Let them walk away for good. It is a form of witchcraft. They bind it themselves to you. It's like a binding spell. A binding spell. Look. Child, you better release these people out your energy. Thinking. Look at you. Missing you, craving you. That's what it is. Yep. Yep. You won't clear them out your energy. You won't cleanse your energy. You won't release them out your energy. That's why they keep coming the fuck back. Pursuit, toxicity. There they go. First they walk away, then they come back. You got to, that's why they keep pursuing you. I told you when you lay down with somebody, they become your husband or your wife. Until you cleanse them completely out your energy, they're going to keep coming back. You ever see that lady preacher when she was talking about the sheets? You know who that lady preacher is. She real chocolate. She got that short haircut. She did a sermon on the sheets. She said the same thing. The reason why they keep coming back is because you're connected to them. You have a union with them. It's like a binding spell. It's sort of like witchcraft, lusting, karma, and you get karma for this. That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's your karma. Consequences, cause and effect, debts. That's your karma. Every time you start giving in to the way to the devil, there you go. Consequences, cause and effect. That's causing the delay, the thinking. Oh, child. Didn't I just say this? It is a hex, curse, witchcraft. This binding spell. It's binding. Curse. Child. It's a curse. You hex yourself. Every time. Emotional storm. You take yourself through this emotional storm. Chemistry. Because you think it's chemistry, but it's really a hex, curse, witchcraft, and obsession. Yep. Obsession. Yep. Obsession. Breaking point. Till we get to the breaking point, you don't want this shit to happen. Limited straw, final straw, overwhelmed. When you get to that point, man. Child, you don't want divine to get to that point with you. Like final straw. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker do Cypress Hill on your ass. Da, 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 da. I did that yesterday, man. Come on, man. Look, memories. Thinking. It's all you always thinking because this person is connected to you. You gotta clean them out your energy, boo boo. You gotta clean. Somebody blowing smoke up your ass. Damn, orange smoke at that. Goddamn. Somebody blowing smoke up your ass. Somebody can smoke weed a lot or something like that. Confusion. Causing all this confusion for no damn you got for sex, man. Dishonesty, deception. You allow this deception, dishonesty, trickery, and then you go do your karma. See how it works? See how it works? You see how that works? You ain't cleaning them out their energy, so of course they gonna come back. You fully clean this person out, it's ended, it's done, and you don't have to go do no more karma. This person gonna go to karma for their intentions that they set. Okay? Okay. Beauty. You two, handsome, beautiful for that shit, man. Let somebody use you like that. Charming, graceful, kind-hearted, child foundation, established family, security. You supposed to have this, your family, security, established by now. That's why I said it's going to take a while. Divine keep telling you every time you pray, God, and then you'll go be with this person, and then they added more karmic debt to you. You get what I'm saying? Now it's going to take a while. Child escaping. You need to escape this motherfucker. Straight up cloudy judgment, because you got cloudy judgment, or they giving you cloudy judgment or confusion, illusions. They got a hex, curse, witchcraft for you. Resist it. You need to resist the devil so they shall flee. Shit. Only in a matter of time they coming back again. You already know that. That's what's holding you up, man. They bind you. It's like a binding spell. You see this shit? You see the web? They weave web every time they come back. Binding you. And then suck you dry of your harvest. Foundation, your temple. Foundation is your temple. Draining your ass. You see how beautiful and handsome you are now or whatever? By the time this person get through with you, your ass gonna look like I got that damn pumpkin right there. What the fuck? Ecstasy. It's something about sex. Like you're not supposed to be even sleeping with this person no more. I hope y'all understand the spiritual realm about this shit, man. When you come in union with somebody, when you have sex with somebody, and then I understand it too now. Like, and you go have sex with somebody else, it's like you're committing adultery. So you're being punished. Because that's a union. Like, once you know what I'm talking about, that's the union. So it's like, just like the woman at the well I told y'all the other day, that's why he asked her, how many husbands do you have? And she said none. Because she knew she was forgiven. You right. You forgiven, walk away. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no more. You clear of all that adultery. I forgive you for all that adultery. So it's like that. So, you got people go to clubs. You sleep with one person, you sleep with the next person. Damn, I just added up another husband. I just added up another wife. Look at all these wives and these husbands you got. That's why they keep coming back. You got to clean them out your energy. Confession. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all might be Catholic. Y'all might go do confessions. Child healing. You supposed to heal from this person. If they give you heart fault, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. Clean all these motherfuckers out your energy. Okay? So they can get distant. You can get distant. Look, only you. And then devote yourself to only you. Okay? Obsession. Because people can be obsessed. Start getting obsessed when they doing that. Some people do that witchcraft. I'm trying to tell you, where they curse and hex you and they bind you to them. Some people do, but you already bind it in the spirit anyway when you lay down with them. You get what I'm saying? So when you go sleep with somebody else, you got about 5, 6, 7 husbands, 7 wives. Okay, by now. So you're getting punished for adultery. Just because you ain't got a ring on, that don't mean shit. That ring don't mean shit. That paper don't mean, that's that 3D shit. In God's eye, you're committing adultery. You're like that woman at the well or that man at the well. obsession. And then they start getting obsessed with that witchcraft because that witchcraft go back. Especially when they start, child, I just seen this shit. Emotional storm, attraction spark, passion, past life. Then we got mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. That's what you didn't understand about this union shit. You're a lost soul on that part. Conflict, clashing differences. Man, let me tell you, pain. Let me tell you something what I just saw. Man, the reason why you got to stay away from them when you start cleansing your energy, okay? The reason why you got to stay away from them, because if they is doing this witchcraft and hexing you and binding spells, that shit go back on them. Then they start flipping out. Child, I just seen that shit. When you start, that's why you got to keep yourself separated from them. When you start cleansing out your energy, eating that cords cutting from them, because when that witchcraft go back, man, it's like cycle. Conflict. I'm telling you, that shit start going in. It's like 10 of swords in they fucking head, man. Or 10 of wands. It's like a mental breakdown. So, say you got a man or a woman, and they the type of person that do hexes and curses to bind people to them. And say people start figuring out, all the people they fuck with start figuring out they did some type of witchcraft or something like that on them. And they start going to spiritual cleansing. They start going, to spiritual people to get this shit cleansed off of them. I guarantee you a high priest or a high priest practitioner going to tell you, now what you need to do, not sleep with them again, not answer their phone calls, not fuck with them no more. I bet you that. Because they know once you release that shit and that shit go back to them, cuckoo. That's why some of these men and women out here is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Conflict, clashing differences, incapacitated, child, distance, separation space, blockage. I told you gotta keep your distance. You gotta block them. You cannot fuck with them again after you cleanse your energy out, because they gonna go psycho on you, running, the ghost and disappearing, invisible. You gonna have to ghost their ass. Obsession, because that shit hit them back and they start becoming obsessed. That's why they tell you with this shit, when you start cleansing your energy, whoever you cleanse out your energy, you got to stay the fuck away from. Obsessed. They start becoming obsessed, y'all. They crazy. They start getting crazy. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Resist the devil so they shall flee, man. Running. Run, Forrest, run. I mean, don't run this way. Run, Forrest, run. Fast as you fucking can. That's what it is. You cannot have ecstasy with them no more. They become your husband again. It's like, what was the point of cleansing them out your energy and they become your husband and your wife again? If you sleep with them again, they become your husband and wife again. You trying to get away from the person, but child. I mean, you fucking with monitoring spirits and hexes and curses and shit like that. And if you don't know how, to really like get rid of this, whatever's on you, then you can go, to a high priestess, a light high priestess, a spiritual high priestess, and they can do you a spiritual cleanse, a deep spiritual cleanse. That's why I'm telling you, before the New Year's. That's another thing I did say. It said this year, before the New Year's, y'all need to do this deep spiritual cleansing before you start your new year. That's why it says next year looks very promising. You done cleanse all these people out you got a whole reset. You done cleanse your whole energy, all your chakras. You get a whole reset. Man, listen here. You sleep with this person again, they just became your husband or your wife again. That's what divine is getting confused about. What was the sense of cleansing your energy? You know what I'm saying? This person is just basically in your temple, foundation. What was the point? You put them back in your foundation again. And then you get in trouble. And then this motherfucker get crazy. Get at their breaking point, man or woman. Man, listen here. That's what it's about, man. They did some type of you don't know who did it. You can't say who doing witchcraft and who not. Put hex on you or binding spell on you. You can't say who. That's why you just gotta cleanse your energy. Whoever. They're not supposed to be doing that. Breaking spiritual laws like that. You binding somebody in the spirit to you, you're not supposed to be doing that. That's why I say, look, that's why they cling to your energy. I'm telling you. That's why they keep coming back. Look, vitality chasing. Then they start chasing. Because that witchcraft. Something ain't right upstairs. I'm trying to tell you. Something ain't right. That's what it is. That's why you gotta stay clear of them after you start doing your energy cleansing. Because listen here, bruh, sis. They get crazy when that witchcraft go bad. And then ain't no telling who they did this to before you. And you catch the wrath of the other person. What if you're sleeping with the person, right? The other person that figured out that they was doing something to them spiritually, right? Binding them spiritually. They go with a deep spiritual cleanse and it goes back. It hit them back in the crown chakra, right? You happens to meet this person, you know, and the next thing you know, all that shit is coming off on you. That's what usually be happening when you be watching these people snap. They be doing witchcraft and shit, men or women. And then the next thing you know, you ain't suspected. Somebody else went and cleansed their energy from this person. And now you're with the person and they snap on your ass. They get returned to senders and they snapping out on your ass. You get the remembrance of that shit. That's why God's saying, look, you got to stay away. You're going to suffer some karma. You're going to suffer karma fucking with this person that doing what you don't know who it is, which man, which woman you dealt with. But when you start cleansing your energy, you're going to know because you're going to get a call. That's how it works. You're going to get a call or they're going to pop up. That's how they do. When they know you cleanse your energy, I got to come back in again and attach myself to you again. No, the fuck you don't. This be some weird shit, man, that I'm picking up, man. I'm trying to tell you what I just got, man. You got to think about that. If it's a warlock or a witch and they get involved in witchcraft and, you know, voodoo, hoodoo, whatever the fuck, foo-foo, whatever the fuck they do, and then they done did this to other people and they cleansing their energy, you don't know nothing about it. You don't wise to the fact about voodoo, hoodoo, and you don't know how that shit hit back when people do return to senders and you're with that person, it's going to hit your ass. They're going to go berserk on your ass. That's why I be so chaotic in your fucking house. Like, man, what's wrong with you? You always be like, what the fuck wrong with you? Why you flipping like that? Because somebody is doing return sentence back on this person. That witchcraft hitting them back. Man or woman, it don't fucking matter, man. Let me get y'all some crystals. And I'm done. Because it's about to get, you know, dark. I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from. I just seen that shit in a vision. Like a man, you know, somebody's getting a spiritual cleanse from a high priest. And I'm seeing the man, like the woman and the man in the house. And the man just she's doing the cleanse somewhere else at a distance. He don't know that she's getting this cleansing. And then I'm seeing the man in the house with another woman. And the next thing you know, he starts flipping the fuck out because the shit going back. Man, y'all understand spiritual warfare, do you? Okay, I'm just letting you know. That's exactly how it happens. Some people figure it out. Some people are enlightened to voodoo, hoodoo, hexes, binding spells. It depends on basically where you come from. You know, mostly people in the USA, you know what goes on. We hear about it. Most people in the United States, we know what goes on overseas. They know about that shit because they get deep down in that shit. But most people in the USA, unless you hear about it in New Orleans, you'll hear about it in the South, you'll hear about shit like that, but you'll never think that, you know, somebody will do that to you. You're like, nah, they ain't doing that to me. You know, shit like that until you start seeing them go berserk on your ass for no reason. Then you'll be like, what the fuck? Is they just crazy? No, those people that know in the South, if you live in the South, or some people that's enlightened to witchcraft. They can see that shit on people. Or some people sleep with them and don't see it until later on. Like, yo, that motherfucker does witchcraft or something like that. I'm going to go do a spiritual cleansing, go to a spiritual store, ask them if they can help me, get some stuff. I can cleanse that energy off of me. And they're going to tell you, Ethernet cord cuttings and all that shit, man. I'm trying to tell you. And you're catching the wrath from them people that return the sender. That's why Divine said you be going through karma. Because you supposed to already be enlightened. It did come out enlightenment. You supposed to be enlightened to that shit by now. You supposed to see that shit on motherfuckers. Especially goddesses. You could look at somebody and that shit be illuminated. You are the moon. So it's like, yeah, that energy, that frequency ain't something off about you, bro. You don't think men could be, witch warlocks? You don't think they practice it more than women? They practice that shit more than women, to be honest with you. They damn sure do. Especially in New Orleans, Louisiana. Why you think so much crazy shit going on out there? It goes on everywhere, but think about it. It goes down out there, some weird, strange shit. I think they even said little Bootsy Badass, they said he a warlock. And he from Louisiana, so I don't know how true it is, but a lot of people scared of him. He got a lot of people scared of him. A lot of people scared of him, men or women. They scared of him, terrified. And you gotta think why. Go watch some of his videos on YouTube. Why people scared of Bootsy Badass. It'll come up. Warlock. And good in the shit too. So you got to learn that shit from an early fucking age, from a grandma, great grandma, somebody. Shit. Y'all don't be thinking they motherfucking ass to be out here. These men be doing that shit too. If they like you a lot, they love you, and they don't want you to go nowhere, and they possessive like that, shit. In a matter of time, they'll go to practitioners and shit like that too. Let's go. We got moves good where you're what? Where you need to, when you need it. Moves good when you need it. Stagnating. New crush. So something about new crush. Hemanin tight. Okay. Move good when you want it to. Alright, y'all can order these crystals. It's spelled HEMATITE. I just seen that shit. I be telling y'all, like, when I be seeing cars, I be seeing visions of shit. That shit just looked creepy, like the man just went off on a woman. I'm seeing one person cleansing, the woman cleansing that was dealing with him, and a new woman in the house. He talking to the woman all of a sudden, and then he just go off on her. Because the woman at the distance is cleansing herself off from him. And he just go off on the woman. Child, connect with the big... Y'all don't see shit spiritually, do you? It's all physical, right? When you going through shit, it be all physical, right? You just look at the physical realm part of it. You don't never take a look at the spiritual part of that shit. I do. Connect with the big guy in the sky. Train wrecks. Okay, amethyst. So I got that. That's that purple, that's that amethyst. Order you that. Super vibe. All night worrying. There you go. Skull site. SC. What's this? SCOLECITE. Get y'all these shits, man. Sleep with them under your pillows, whatever. This is all night worrying. If you all up all night worrying. Fearless guide protector. Something worth fighting for. Okay? Rubies. So get you a ruby. And then we have star leaf. Permission slip. Intergalactic field trip. So it's like, woo, like a mushroom. Woo. You're taking a field trip. Intergalactic space star seed. Okay, and this is astrophyllite. This is long words, man. ASTROPHYLLITE. You want to take a trippy, That look like an alien or something. I don't know what the hell that is. Like, it looks trippy though. Like, yeah, permission slip to enter the Galactic Federation. That's what I'm saying. Field trip. You can be taking a field trip or some shit like that. Ciao. Get it together. You better think. Stop looking at everything with a. That's why they telling you to open your third eye. Stop looking at everything. Especially the moon goddesses. You gotta look at everything. Illuminate shit. You gotta sit back and observe and see what's hidden. That's what you're here for, spiritually. Let me see all the things spiritually that's hidden. Okay? You supposed to illuminate it to your gods. They the protector. They supposed to expose that shit. Like, that's how it was back in the days. The pharaohs and goddesses, the pharaohs used to listen to the goddesses, wisdom. They know they was of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? They used to listen to them. They was the sun. They was the king. They was the sun. They didn't want to rule the kingdom. Put their energy out there. And the goddess just sat back and gave the gods the wisdom. The wisdom keepers. You know what I'm saying? Not to say the gods didn't have no wisdom, but you know what I'm saying? They was high priests too. They was pharaohs. So they was the protectors of the kingdoms and all the other stuff, the children, the women, but the women was used for their wisdom, especially when they chose you, they knew you was high ranking, basically. If they chose you to be their wife back then, you was a high ranking high priestess. Trust me. So it's like the same thing going on now. But really, like, you're sitting with the wrong people. You're sitting with the wrong men, women, Nope. I just seen somebody go crazy as hell on somebody. Y'all better cleanse y'all energy out, man. You just sit up there, you allow this person to come back. That's why they keep coming back, because you ain't detached the cord. They still got that energy, attached to you. So you gotta cleanse out your energy. And I told you, when I get all my my herbs and shit, like for the spiritual bath for the New Year's, I'm gonna show y'all it. I'm gonna show you how to mix it and all that other stuff. I'm gonna tell y'all which ones y'all need, to do a deep, because I feel as though you need a deep spiritual cleanse. The Ethernet cord cuttings, we're gonna come do that. The fasting for the 4 days before the New Year's. We're gonna look, December coming up, so we gotta do the 4-day fast. You get what I'm saying? And then you gotta do the cleansing before the New Year's come in, the decluttering, anything that anybody gave you. Get rid of that shit. Get it out your house. You know what I'm saying? I told you some of those things hold monitoring spirits. Y'all ever seen that show where the man goes to different people's houses? They say they bought something and their house being haunted and they don't know what it is. And he go spiritually, like, to see, different things. He go do different, like, jewelry and shit like that. And he be like asking them, what did you buy? Where did you buy this from? And they be like, oh, I bought this from there. And they was like, okay, this is it right here. This is the thing. It got basically a deity attachment, a dark attachment to it. That's why your shit, whatever's happening in your home, shit like that. And then he go take it and he put it in a case and he close it. You know what I'm saying? That's the same shit y'all should be doing. Whatever somebody brought you, get rid of that shit. It could be a monitoring spirit in your fucking home. Just declutter before the New Year's. That's just point that anything broke, get it out your house, broken combs, broken brushes. Burn that shit. Get your ass a barrel, a trash can, a tin trash can. It ain't got to be that big. Get your ass a tin trash can. Burn your clothes. If you throwing away clothes, burn that shit. Burn your hair. Burn that shit. Don't be putting that shit out in the fucking trash, man. But anyway, until later. Love you.